What's up, guys? Welcome back, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Lego Ninjago movie spinjitsu training set. And I'm going to review, since the Season 8 Sons of Garmadon for Lego Ninjago, the TV series is coming out soon, I thought that I would review this set, and so I'll review this set and the Master Falls and Ninjago Chase sets, which are the other two Ninjago movie sets I have. I might review, let me know in the comments if you want to see separate minifigure reviews so I can go into more detail on the minifigures. I didn't for this set because it's a smaller set, but for the other sets I might do separate minifigure review just like I did with the Thor Ragnarok and Spider-Man Homecoming sets. But let's start with the minifigures here. Now starting here we have Kai. In his Ninjago movie suit. Now he's I like the new mask mold they made. Pretty much all the ninja except Zane have the bottom part black. So he's got red on the top, black on the bottom, and it's just a two-piece mask. So I think a lot of you know how that works. He's got the sold. Why do I always say sold? He's got the sword holder in gunmetal gray with two silver swords. His angry face in the front, and then his happy face. And he's got a bandage. I don't know why. He didn't have that in the show, but he's got a bandage on him. So there's that, and there's that. And obviously, if you have the Master Falls set, then you have his hairpiece, and you can also get the hairpiece in the minifigure series. So that's what he looks like with the hairpiece on. You'll see him like this in the Master Falls set. And here he is compared. This is the one that I found just a second. I found another Kai minifigure that I thought kind of looked pretty close to this one in design, which I think is the Season 6 design of Kai. So here's this design of Kai. It was the most similar to this design I could find. So there's him compared to the Ninjago movie version. Same sword holder. So, moving him out, we're going to move on to Zane here. So, this version of Zane's pretty cool. I like him. He's a decent minifig. He's pretty good, yeah. This piece comes with one of the weapons in the set, so you get two, so I just gave him that weapon because I thought, it kind of looked like some sort of weapon that Zane would use. So, I've got that piece there for him. He's got his bow and arrow, which seems to be his trademark weapon in the movie, which, when I saw the first pictures for the movie, I never really thought of Zane using a bow and arrow, but now that I think about it, that weapon really suits him, actually. He seems like the kind of person who would use a bow and arrow. You can see his symbol is a snowflake on his mask, so that's pretty funny. So, like I said, he's probably the only ninja, I think, from the movie that has a different colored bottom piece for the mask. There you can see the torso print, leg print. There's the back print, as well as his famous smiling head, which is, I do have to admit, it is a little creepy. And you can grab his hairpiece there, and he has his hairpiece. I don't have the movie hairpiece. But, putting back on the rest of his weaponry, I think it's a pretty awesome minifigure. I got this set because it's a nice, cheap way to get those two minifigures, because I was just going to get the cheap ones. I do prefer the Ninjago City Chase to this one, and I think the Master Falls as well I kind of prefer to this set. But I think it's a good set for the minifigs. I don't know about the build, though. Like, you get some useful printed pieces and some weapon pieces as well in the set. It reminds me a lot of the, they always seem to have, every Ninjago wave, they have like a $12 set or $13 set that is like a good deal for younger people with, so here he is compared to the Titanium Zane, and here he is next to original Zane there. So you can see this version is kind of a mix between the original show version and the Titanium version, because he has the yellow face, but he has blue eyes as well to kind of show he's a robot, so I like that detail on him as well. So that's it for the minifigures. We're going to move on to the build now. So first of all, I'm just going to move Zane over there. I can probably put this on the stand as well. But you got a couple side builds. So the first of which is just this little sword holder again with some more katanas. So if you want, you could have Zane using 2 swords as well as Kai. And it just has a little display stand. I like that piece and that color. That's a nice color to get it in. And you just get this piece. I didn't actually know how that piece worked, the sword holder piece, so that's a useful piece to get. Then the next part, I'm a little bit disappointed in this. It's just like a spinning training thing. It doesn't actually spin. But like I said, it's useful to get these kind of orangey brown pieces. So it's just a thing that they can hit with their swords and weapons. So useful, a nice little add-on to the set. Now moving on to the next part, this one kind of has some playability. Is this little dummy here, which is supposed to be Garmadon. I hear a bunch of people saying it's the Helmet of Shadows, and some saying it's Garmadon, so I'm a little confused. But Kai can just get out of swords, and they can train on it, hit it around there with his ninjago abilities, or spinjitsu abilities, which is kind of weird actually. I'll talk about this more at the end of the video, but they never use spinjitsu in the movie, which is kind of weird. Then moving on to our last build here, we have the main build. You get this kind of weird fist piece on a stick, which is the same piece that was used for Shocker in the Spider-Man Homecoming Vulture set. So if you watch my review for that, you'll see that. This kind of red minifigure head, translucent red. This scroll piece, so that's a pretty useful thing. It swivels a little bit, but it doesn't really, the connection there. I like the sideways kind of building they have for it. And then you have this fork thing, and like I said, you get an extra, so I just used it for Zane. But anyway, it's useful to get, also it uses these window pieces with tan and brown there, so that's pretty cool. So, yeah, it's definitely a really good set. In terms of minifigures, it has some useful pieces as well, like the color for the window pieces, and the, like, kind of orange color for the, like, wood block pieces, and a lot of the pieces in the red translucent minifigure head. And the minifigures are also great to get in the set as well if you kind of want to save up for something bigger and you just kind of have some pocket money. You can get this set and get 2 of the main minifigures. So yeah, I'll give this set an A-. I think it's also very good. You get a lot of useful weapon pieces as well as useful colored pieces and 2 great minifigures. So I'm giving it an A-. So I'm giving it an A-. Let me know in the comments if you're excited for the Sons of Garmadon Season 8. And let me know, do you think it's kind of weird that the movie wasn't called Masters of Spinjitsu, but they never used Spinjitsu in the movie and they use it in the show? Like, that's like the title of the show, it's Masters of Spinjitsu, and they never use it in the movie. So let me know in the comments if you think that's kind of weird, and if you are excited for Sons of Garmadon. I know that I am. I don't think I have the channel that it's on TV, so I'm gonna have to watch it on YouTube, but I'm pretty excited for Sons of Garmadon. Can't wait to see what they do with that kind of plot with the Oni masks and stuff. I might get the Lloyd's car set. That looks like a cool set, but I might not get that many sets from the wave. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.